Dr. Becker is an assistant professor of neurology at Johns Hopkins and the director of the International Neurorehabilitation Institute in Lutherville, Maryland. Dr. Becker is investigating ways to improve function in people with spinal cord disorders for which there currently is no treatment available. Additionally, Dr. Becker performs research outside of the box of traditional rehabilitation. This is probably the most exciting research one can do as a physician, combining traditional science with fun and recreation while improving the lives of patients. Every year, Dr. Becker and some of his patients travel to Crested Butte, Colorado to work with the Adaptive Sports Center. The Adaptive Sports Center provides high-quality adventure activities for individuals with disabilities in and around the Crested Butte area. The people highlighted in this film are patients of Dr. Becker's who are living with spinal cord-related disorders. Through hard work with Dr. Becker, they are improving their condition, ability, and quality of life.
I actually wanted to go on the scuba trip, and this came up first. So Dr. Becker talked me into it, so we ended up doing this, and it's been a great experience thus far. I mean, I've wiped out a few times, and it's been the guy that's Mike, the guy that's been coaching me, has been great and helped save me from a couple extra wipeouts. So in my defense, I've only wrecked 8 times today.
I was actually very, very scared. A lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights before we came, and not really sure about how I was going to feel. And actually, I was really scared to not be able to do it. But as it turns out, there is muscle memory even with an injured spine. And it's coming back to me. I got one side of my body that was just getting back on skis after 15 years, and I got another side that was that plus this spine thing. And I feel revived.
And you get tired of being your loved one's biggest burden. And you get tired of hearing, oh, poor Mac, and your poor parents. And they have never treated me like that. And we have wonderful friends that say that because they don't know what else to say. But it's nice to be able to say today, see you, Mac, go have a good time. Because I am perfectly comfortable in Daniela's hands.
Well, it was my first time in December, so I was physically weaker then, and I didn't know what to expect. When I would put on the skis, everything hurt. My feet hurt. I had a lot of pain in my heels. My quadricep muscles ached because they took all of the pressure of being on the skis. And my balance, although it's still compromised, was much worse. And it wouldn't be anything for us to be standing talking to each other, and I would just whoa and fall over.
Wow.
So I've come a long way.
What's interesting about all of this, you're doing something a little bit really difficult that you never do in everyday life. All of a sudden, I'm walking around with no cane and not realizing it. I put my boots on and I was like walking around and someone reminded me, in fact it was Dr. Becker who reminded me, he says, look at you walking. And I was like, yeah, look at this. It makes a trip like this so worthwhile, and people need to realize that something like this, you're jumping over obstacles that you never knew that you could do. And now you wake up with a little bit of a nightmare every day, but somehow the nightmare is gone here. It's beautiful. You're in a beautiful setting, and life somehow it's harder on the mountain, but when you come back to real life, it's a little bit easier.